Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about how to train when you don't feel like it, okay? In your fitness journey, there will be times when you will have to go to the gym, but you don't want to, okay? Maybe you're sitting on your couch, you're watching Netflix, but you gotta go to the gym, okay? It's chest day. You gotta do it. But it's hard because you still don't love the gym, okay? So sometimes going to the gym will feel hard, okay? There will be times when you'll feel like going to the gym. There will be times when you can't wait to go to the gym, okay? Maybe it's late at night and you can't wait it to turn the next day so you can go hit the gym, so you can go hit back day. It's normal, okay? That's called motivation. Motivation won't always be around. What are you gonna do? You can't just wait. You can't just wait to feel motivated again. Maybe you won't. Even passions feel hard sometimes. It's normal, okay? It happens to everyone. Maybe you love playing guitar. You gotta practice because you're not good at playing a song yet, but you don't want to. How come? That's your passion. It happens, okay? So the important thing here is to not feel discouraged when you don't want to go, okay? This is the first thing. If your brain tells you not to go to the gym, don't just think that it's not made for you, or maybe that you're not talented enough, that you don't want this enough. It happens to everyone. It happens to athletes. It's not a big deal, okay? When you're not motivated, that's when discipline comes in. Discipline is when you do something even when your brain tells you not to do it. It's when you go to the gym even when you felt like laying on the couch and watching Netflix, eating junk food. It's when you eat clean, when your brain told you to eat that bag of chips you got over there. That's discipline, okay? Now, if you just started your fitness journey, I assume that you're not that disciplined. Because if you were in shape. You didn't hate your physique. So, accept that you're going to skip the gym sometimes. It will happen. You're not that disciplined yet. You don't deserve to be that disciplined yet. What do I mean by you don't deserve? You didn't do anything to deserve being disciplined, so you are not. That's how it works. You're not muscular because you don't deserve to be, because you didn't put in the hours lifting weights and hurting yourself by pushing as hard as you can. So you don't deserve to be muscular. You don't deserve to be so good looking. How can you deserve to be disciplined? That's what we're talking about. You can deserve to be disciplined by using progressive overload, the concept that I've talked about in the previous video. So if you don't know what that is, go and watch it. With discipline, you can progressively overload discipline. How can you do that? You just need to, each time you feel like not doing something, you go a little bit further than the last time that you didn't feel like going to do something. So, what do I mean by this? Let's say you just started, okay? This is the first time that you get an urge, but you know that it's bad, so you don't want to do that, and you require discipline. Let's say that you were used to buying a bag of chips and some cinnamon rolls, okay? You get an urge for eating that, but you don't want to. Progressively overloading discipline might just be you buying the bag of chips but not the cinnamon rolls and eating that. Some people will think, well, you ate chips. Why is it a victory? Because you progressively overloaded sacrifice. You sacrificed cinnamon rolls and you just ate chips, okay? For example, if I didn't do any push-ups in my entire life and today I get on the ground and I do one push-up, that's still progress. That's how it works. You have to think about starting small, as I talked about in my previous videos. You're not good yet. You're not good enough, okay? So don't feel ashamed to just getting on the ground and doing one push-up. Don't feel ashamed to eat half a bag of cookies instead of the entire bag, because that's still progress. It might seem stupid, but it's really not. Trust me, it's not, because you're going to get better. Day after day, if you progressively overload discipline and you progressively overload sacrifice, you're going to get discipline. You're going to deserve to be disciplined. That's what's important. Let's talk about something that can help you bypass the use of discipline, okay? Sometimes you will need to do something in your life, do something every day of your life that feels hard, okay? Maybe it's going to the gym, maybe staying on a strict diet, I don't know, it's your choice. What I experienced is routines help you a lot with it. Building a routine just means linking actions. When I go to bed, I know that I first need to floss and brush my teeth, and then I can go to bed, okay? So I don't just go to bed casually. I go into my bathroom, I floss, I brush my teeth, and then I go to bed. I haven't missed more than a week, more than 7 days in 3 years of flossing my teeth every day. Maybe it's 4 years. I think maybe it's even 5. It's that effective, okay? You may think that flossing your teeth isn't a big deal. It is, okay? Maybe you're tired and you don't even want to brush your teeth, okay? You're just saying, I didn't eat any sugar, I can skip on this. You can't. If you pass on brushing your teeth, you will pass on going to the gym, you will pass on studying, you will pass on working. So this is the importance of a routine. Before going to the gym, I always drink one of these because it got caffeine, okay? It's like 3 coffees, I feel energized. So I don't go to the gym casually, okay? I know that I first need to drink my Monster, okay? Maybe I don't feel like going to the gym, but I just remind myself, okay, just drink that Monster. And then going to the gym becomes easier because I get in the mood. I put on my earphones, I put on some nice music, I get hyped up, I put on my clothes, I put on my shoes, and I'm in the gym. I'm doing chest press, okay? That's how effective it is. I didn't use that much discipline, trust me. That's not about discipline, that's about routine. That's about just doing the next step. A little bit of progress can... It's incredible how effective it is. Your brain just gets tricked into doing something it doesn't want to. You know, when you trick some kids, some young children into eating vegetables. That's how effective it is. Having a routine tricks your brain into doing something difficult that it didn't want to do. But you correlated that action with something that felt a little better or less. It's like tricking your brain into doing something that it didn't want to do, but it did because you linked that action with something that felt pleasurable, like drinking my Monster before going to the gym. That's how effective routine is, okay? So I've covered all 3 concepts that I want to talk about in this video: motivation, discipline, routine, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye.